So I've got myself in a speed list. So difference between casual and ranked. Ranked basically is towards an MP rank, which if you look over to your right next to my gamer tag, I've got a little emblem and it says level 4. That's basically what that is. Casual speed list doesn't go towards your MP rank. It does give you the respect points, money, chances to win speed cards, stuff like that, but not really as much money. And I mean, sometimes it's a little bit more intense, or you know, even more intense. But I mean, basically, but the really only difference is casual speedless you can do with any car from stock level to level 399, which is the highest you can go on the game. Um, Whereas rank speed list, you have to have all three of your cars, which is you have to have a race car, an off-road, and a drift car. So all three cars have to be level 274 or better. Once they hit level 274 or better, then you can do the rank speed list, which again gets you the MP rank points, gets you a little bit more extra money, stuff like that. So I guess I can try to see if I can get into a rank speed list and just kind of show you guys what's going on here. See if I can hopefully do something. I haven't won a speed list in a while, so I try, but sometimes it just doesn't work that way. Sometimes it will take a minute on the rank speed list, just because a lot of people, I've come to find out, like if you do a casual speed list, you'll start off normally in the middle of one. And actually how the speed list works is actually so basically there's 5 events. So 5 events, so you have 4 of the 5 events are worth point base. So basically you get 25 points for first, it's like 18 or something like that for second, and 15, so on and so forth. Now 5th race is a multiplier base. So basically, so say you came in first place all 4 of the first 4 races, that's 100 points. Now with the 5th race, it's a multiplier base. So say you came in first in the 5th race as well, so all 5 races, you would have the 100 points, but coming in first place is a ×2 multiplier, so it would give you 200 points overall, which I think is kind of clever, because if you were just to do it 25 point base, it would only be worth 125 points, so it gives you that extra opportunity to get more points, just to kind of get ahead of the competition a little bit more, and kind of push yourself and see if you can outdo some of the other racers here. But as you can see, some of these guys are absolutely freaking nuts. We got some sort of race beetle, we got a bunch of Porsches, which not good, because typically those RS 2.8s are actually pretty damn fast. It's what's scary. The Regera, if you get it tuned right, it's a nasty race car. That's what I'm actually trying to save up for right now. I actually have enough to buy. I just need the money to upgrade it and get it to where I'm actually comfortable driving the thing, because holy crap, is this thing friggin' fast. But we're gonna start off with a drift one. I'm pretty decent at these, but see how she goes. RX-7s, Lambos, typical car reviews. Key with this is try to A, not hit walls, and B, so it's basically like a race, but drift style. So whatever place you're in, the better the place you're in, the better drift multiplier you get. The better the drift multiplier in place, the better the points. So I'm in 6th, but I'm still doing pretty decent because I'm sitting here collecting my drifts. But as you can see here, my multiplier dropped from like a 1.6 down to like a 1.2. So just kind of watch out for that, and watch out for some of the other racers, because some of them will play dirty as hell. Typically not in a drift race, but more along the lines of like races, off-road races, guy, he just tried to put me. That's what I'm talking about. Mission 30. Some of these guys, because they can sit there. A lot of people like to swerve on straightaways like that one right there. And sometimes it actually works out to their advantage depending on the track. This one you can kind of get away with it just because there's a lot of straightaways in there, so you can kind of sit there and fishtail a little bit and get a little bit of extra drift points going there. Didn't do too well. Actually came in like 5th freaking place, which is not normal. I'm now 4th because someone, well, no, 5th place. It's not normal, but those guys were pretty damn good. But as you can see, it gives you a points base. So 25, 18, 15, 12, 10, 8, and 6. So I came in 5th, so it's gonna be that. Now if you want to, you can save your votes, and just hit L3, but if you want to, you can always, get a vote if you want to outvote someone and try to get something different. I kinda wanted to show you guys what the Mustang's like off-road. I know I talked about it earlier in my first video when I did the garage walkthrough and my car walkthroughs, and a little bit of tutorial just to kind of get you guys started, but this is the Mustang I'm talking about. I'll show you what I mean. I'm trying to avoid some certain things because like that. But as far as speed and stuff, I mean, absolutely incredible. You keep it under control, you're doing good. How the hell does that even happen? That's one part of the game I don't like, is how when you wreck it resets you, so it kind of sets you back unless the person that wrecked you wrecks themselves or you somehow or another getting in the way. But do not miss checkpoints. You cannot miss checkpoints in any race whatsoever. If you do, it'll make you go all the way back until you hit the set checkpoint you missed, and then from there it can kind of be a little bit tricky to catch up, especially depending on the competition and who you're racing against. Like some of these guys are just fast as hell. Rank Speedlist wise, I don't think I'm going to be the greatest, but again, I thought I would try to do something here for you guys, so we're going to keeping on keeping on. Joe Dirtman said, life's a garden, man, dig it. So I'm kind of sketchy. Some of these cars, if you can get away with doing like windy, twisty roads, depending on what they're driving and depending on what you're driving, you can typically, depending on your driving mainly, can stay ahead of them, because some of these cars are not really made for, you know, windy, twisty roads, going down, going up, anything like that. So that's kind of why I stay away from, like, I was trying to stay away from the supercar world, as far as, you know, race cars, just because that you really don't need that fast of a car. I mean, in this case, I might have needed a little bit of a faster car, because these dudes are pretty damn fast, but BMW's handling nice. Could she use a little bit more? Like I said, yeah. Brake power when I first got it and did the upgrades and tuned it, I thought I had it, but brake power was way too much. I couldn't get the ass and the kick out. I couldn't get it to drift around corners. I literally had to just, you know, jam on the brakes and hope that as soon as I let off and hit the gas that it would go, but it was just kind of like a lag a little bit. Brake power was a little too much. The response was like, you know, but I pretty much got it to where I want it now. As you can see, it's hauling, but I got that Pagani right on my ass, so I'm kind of trying to hopefully take it, you know, one decent point at a time here. Worth wouldn't be bad. That would get me some missed points right here that I definitely could use, and I've got about almost a mile left in the race. Let's see here. Hopefully that Pagani can stay off me for about another 1,700 yards, 1,500. Here we go, another twisty road. Twisty corner. Fourth place, so that Pagani almost had me. That's the one I had, Pagani I had showed you, that was, you guys, that was the, abandoned car. I sold that. Thing was worth $505,000, and I ended up selling my NSX just because at that point, if I buy this Regera, which I'm probably going to, kind of really don't need 4 race cars. And the Evo I didn't really want to sell, just because, my old lady doesn't like to play, but she likes to have something on here, like in case she does want to play, that she can drive. So, and she liked the Evo. She's typically a golf girl, but she wanted a friggin' Evo, so she got one. But I always buy and sell cars. As we go through more and more videos, you guys will see. I mean, I'll probably keep a hold of a lot of what you guys have already seen, but at some point or another, that's another thing too. The supercars are really good. And it was like this. I mean, this guy's obviously killing it. It looks like he's driving a P1 McLaren, which kudos to him, because they give you like that as a loaner car in the beginning too, as a race car. And then again, his is custom made. That one was pretty set, and it was pretty much almost stock. It was absolutely awful stock. Brake response was terrible. You really couldn't do much with it. It was, eh. But his is friggin' flying. It looks like he must have missed a checkpoint though. So right by me, because I'll keep 4th place if I can. I doubt it because he was cooking. And that Beetle is cooking too. I've always wanted to try to make a race car Beetle, but my cousin got the Regera and I had it as a drag car, which it sounds fucking funny, but it's actually was quite fucking fast if you ask me. Even as a drag car, the only thing was it was so fucking light that all it did was just wanted to stand up on the ass end. That and I could hit 200 miles an hour with the only gear basically it's got in the friggin' car, and you know, I'm blasting, I'm jumping this damn thing. I ended up selling it for about $500,000, somewhere around that range. I don't remember. This was like just after I beat the game, which was just not a little while ago, maybe like a month or two. So 4th helped out, hopefully again, and pushed me ahead of the one guy. Yep, I'm ahead of him by 2 points. So this one is going to be a multiplier run instead of a point system. So it looks like hopefully we're doing I don't want to do fucking, no, I don't do a circuit race. Come on guys, vote for a drift race. Let's go out doing something fun as shit. Not that fucking, that's retarded. But yeah, as you can see, it tells you second is 2 times 1.8, 1.6, so on and so forth. That's your multiplier, and that's all dependent on what place you come in. So if you're ahead of the game and you got a couple people right on your tail end, but you come in dead last and they're up in like the top 3, I mean, say goodbye to your spot, because it can happen. I mean, people are shit. That just killed it right there. I was in 4th place. So you guys will see what I'm talking about. I had that one guy, maybe 2 guys right on me. That'll drop me at least a place or 2, which I was kind of hoping not, because I need the MP rank points, because if you lose, you can actually lose points and actually go down MP rank. So on the rank speed list, on the casual speed list, again, it doesn't matter just because you don't get anything on your MP rank. You just get respect points, money, speed cards, anything you would get, basically. But yeah, so that dropped me down a place by a point. So they were the better racers. I mean, it still made me 30 grand. If you get sometimes less people is better, because Sometimes you get more money, but luckily I didn't go down. I went up. So that's what that looks like. Sorry, I'm gonna grab a couple Sour Patch Kids here. Excuse me. So, next cool thing about online is they came out for online, or have had it, I'm not quite sure. They have the all drive hangout, which is basically your open world free roam online with other players. Sometimes it can be cool, sometimes it's kind of annoying, especially if you're like trying to race or trying to get shit done. Some people are just annoying and will hit your cars and stuff like that, but I'm gonna be that asshole and I'm gonna go hit somebody with the Mustang. They get in my way or piss me off or anything like that. I do not like green or yellow Sour Patch Kids. No bueno, ladies and gentlemen, no bueno. This is the online open world. This is your hangout, multiplayer. This guy's gonna be the last one. I really meant it, but not this thing. Let's see. This is my drag C Ted Stepsang, Jason Voorhees. Just gonna make a trial run by myself just to kind of show you guys what she's got. out of here. Forget the name, watch out for the dots. There's that one. So, it appears to me that the C10 is a little too heavy for drag racing. So, we are going to upgrade the ship. We're going to hopefully get the C10. To a fast travel here in the drag. So with the dealerships and stuff, so for rental cars you can only get certain cars, and for off-road you can only get certain cars. Both of them have one thing in common: no supercars. I don't think anything past the Porsche, one of the Porsche models, you can't go past on either of them, and some of them don't even offer any of these options. Maybe you'll get like a Fox body Mustang, you know, a Plymouth Hemi Cuda, the Bel Air, the C10, Mustang, obviously what I've got. You can make a buggy into one, you know, stuff like that. So, not necessarily sure what I want to go with for a drag car. Kind of want to do something light and fast, but also like really frigate, like, looks good too. I've had the Bel Air before, but that's kind of this thing was pretty nice too. You know, I just don't want to spend a whole hell of a lot of money just because I'm trying to get this friggin' Regera. Hopefully by the end of the broadcast we'll send this to my garage, or we'll sell the C10. We'll work on this drag car when I get the money, because I get this Regera at some point tonight, hopefully. it's only worth 93. I paid 54 for the one for the other car, so I mean, if I wanted to, I could do, you know, just run through some visual customization with you guys, show you guys how to get to the community wraps and stuff like that. If you don't have time to make your own, or you're just not interested in making your own, you know, you kind of want to do something. So I mean, there's a lot of visual customizations as far as what you can do with these things. I mean, a lot of cars offer like a lot of different things, and it's actually pretty neat on some of the things they add in the game, or have added in the game. I mean, anything from this to headlight customizations, different color lenses, you know, stuff like that. As you'll see here in a second, once I get to more like the body and stuff like that, you can do open hood for exposed motor, which in some cases I actually kind of like to do. I'll do an exposed motor, just because I think it actually looks decent, so it's like, alright. I don't really like those. I'm kind of, you know, trying to turn this into like a drag. I want fenders either. So you can turn it into different. You can turn it into an old truck. You can turn it into like a two-door coupe. I mean, basically, however the hell you want to make the damn thing. I got all the truck style at one point. I think it was actually pretty damn fast. It's light as hell, so it's definitely up there with the speed and stuff. I mean, as you can tell, it's pretty gnarly looking thing already. I'm not spending that much money on the damn thing. Kinda want to do the side pipe look. Just because with the exposed hood, some side pipes, it actually looks good as hell. Side pipes. On this you can do a lot. They got a bunch of friggin' different rims. Custom rims, all this other stuff. Like, you can just, typically there's more than this, just because this is a drag car that only had a few options the first time I bought it. So I kinda just went like with the basic, like, small tire, you know, drag style type of deal. You can do a paint, different materials as far as clear coat, matte, your satins, you know, stuff like that. I think with this I'm going to murder it out and make everything all matte black. You can do tires, brakes, calipers for different colors and stuff like that. I just kind of keep everything basic. Just because it's extra money, I really, you know, you kind of don't need to spend. So it's... for the front tires, I'll just go with something pretty cool. Some small slicks. Small tires. You know, so that's like the visual customization part. Here's your wraps and stuff. If you want to do a custom wrap, you can always go to the library here. If you hit your R1 button or your RB button if you play friggin' PlayStation, God bless your soul. Anyway, you come over here. These are all the community wraps and stuff. These are ones that people have taken the time to, make themselves. So you got a bunch of different ones. You got some flame vinyls, some old school gold plate, just a bunch of different ones that people have made. And some of these actually take hours to make. They are just extremely intricate, and just a lot of them are detailed as hell. It's just nuts, but I saw what I want. I'm an old number 7 guy, so Jack Daniels, drink of choice, absolutely. So Jack Daniels logo it is. And then also too, you got some cool stuff. You can change nitrous color, tire smoke, underglow. They've got different horns, and you can put air suspension. So basically, if you want to you need to take a break, you can hit your L3 button and shut your car down, and have the air suspension stands to it, which is pretty cool. Sorry guys, grab more Sour Patch Kids. But yeah, that's it. And then I've walked you guys already through the tune shop, stuff like that. Once I get a little bit more money and I get into this Regera, once I buy it, maybe what I'll do tomorrow is I'll wait and do that. But yeah. So that's basically the customization tutorial. I'll show you guys kind of what that's all about. Show you some of the different stuff you guys can get. Some cars, depending on what you're building, you can do what they call super builds, which is, as you can see, what I've got on my Mustang: the blower, the lifted suspension, the beefy ass tires, the white bars, big ass bumper and grill. Just absolutely nasty car. But anyway, so that's it for that video, guys. Go ahead, subscribe. To be doing more videos here again, short while. Maybe I'll get into some different games, or maybe I'll get more into the Call of Duty thing. Let me know what you guys want to see from me on here. If you guys want to see any Call of Duty videos, go ahead and let me know what the hell you guys want to see, and I'll do my best to do what I can do. Other than that, Stoner Lad is out of here. Y'all have a good morning / night wherever you are. Later.